The prisoner wanted to escape from prison. He slowly took off his shoes to avoid making any noise while walking. He searched for the guard's blind spots. When the prison guard came to the cell door and peeked through the window, the prisoner was nowhere to be seen. He opened the cell door to look for the prisoner, only to find the prisoner standing in the corner. The guard slapped the prisoner, but the prisoner didn't seem to care at all. He continued to observe the cell. He stepped on a wooden board, climbed up the wall, and grabbed the iron window above. The prison guard was making his rounds and once again noticed the prisoner was missing. The guard opened the cell door, only to find the room empty. Suddenly, he turned around and saw the prisoner on the wall. The guard hit the prisoner. Despite the brutal beating from the guard, the prisoner didn't resist at all. Instead, he even showed a triumphant smile. The man came up with a new idea. He spread his arms, moved his palms, and adjusted the angle of his hands until his palms were out of sight. Since the human field of vision is only 180 degrees, as long as he hid in the blind spot of the human eye, he wouldn't be noticed. When the prison guard came to check, the prisoner was missing once more. The guard opened the door and entered, only to find a uniform on the ground. He started looking around but couldn't find the prisoner. He looked at the walls, but there was no sign of the prisoner either. At that moment, the prisoner was right behind the guard, mimicking his actions. The guard suddenly looked down and saw the shadow on the ground. As soon as he turned around, the prisoner was there, giving him a disdainful smile. The guard knocked the prisoner to the ground. The man didn't resist at all. The guard warned the man, but the man just smiled proudly. The man drew an eye on his palm. This time, not only did he want to copy the other person's actions, but he also wanted to guess their thoughts. When the prison guard came again, he still couldn't see the prisoner. He opened the door and went in, but couldn't find the man anywhere. There was no shadow on the ground either. Suddenly, a hand tapped him. He was knocked to the ground and then beaten out of the cell. The guard quickly closed the door. The prisoner didn't actually escape from prison because his sentence had expired. He went to the home of the woman he liked. The man hugged the woman, but the woman reached out her hand to the prisoner. The woman had prepared a big table full of delicious food. The man was very happy. The woman put a plate of food beside him. The man turned his head in confusion. The prisoner on the other side and picked up the food. It was the food he liked. The woman also showed a happy smile. The woman had once suffered from domestic violence, and it was the prisoner who had saved her, and he was even sent to prison because of her.